I've been expecting you. I'm Dr. Laura Pinto, and I'll share some more intelligence about this course. I encourage you to look over the syllabus carefully so that you can see the week-by-week breakdown of what we'll be working on and additional details about assignments and some important course policies. As you know from the start of the video, on a weekly basis you'll be participating in a tutorial, the online asynchronous discussion, and you'll also be doing independent work individually or with your group. You'll see that from the course website and on the syllabus a variety of readings, links, videos, and templates that we'll be using. It's really important that you keep up with the course since each week's resources and tasks build towards completing the course projects. In other words, you'll be prompted to apply the weekly tasks to finishing a piece of each of your course projects. The course uses a problem-based learning, or PBL, model. This means that you'll be actively engaged in seeking out solutions to problems in a way that mirrors what you'd face in a real-life financial management of online learning scenario. To give you an authentic experience of what it's like to manage financial issues in online learning, the course has two main projects, which I'll discuss in just a minute. Your grade will be determined by three components. 20% of your grade is based on your participation and sharing on a weekly basis. You can look at the rubric in the syllabus for details, but your assessment will be based on content, response, and evidence and references. The two course projects each are weighted at 40% of your final mark. The first course project is a case study in RFP, and that's due week 7. This is a group project in which you and your peers will create something called a request for proposal, or RFP, for a learning solution. Many organizations use RFPs to locate contractors or vendors. So this assignment will give you insight into how organizations approach procuring help with online learning projects with attention to the financial aspects of this process. Because you're creating the RFP based on a scenario of your choice, you include with the RFP a brief case study to describe the organization and the context in which the RFP that you're writing is occurring. The case study component can take any format you like, but the RFP has to be a written document since that's how RFPs are issued. You and your group will share your case study and RFP with the class during the week 7 tutorial. The final course project is due week 12, and it's a response to an RFP of your choice from the class or from another source. This is an individual project, and it has to be in written format since that's the common practice among professionals. And it has to include financial models created in Excel using one of the templates provided to you. You can augment this with another format, especially for the compulsory class sharing component during the week 12 tutorial session. So this assignment will help you experience what it's like to bid for work on an online learning contract. And it gives you the alternate perspective, whereas in Project 1, you're working from the organization's perspective, and for Project 2, you're working on the contractor's perspective. Both course projects include self-assessment that represents half of your grade. You can look at the syllabus for additional details in the rubric. Now that I've described some of the key course components, let's revisit the synthesis questions.